Alright, you ready? Here. So, this is my avocado, and I have to share it with my puppies because, here. Because I can't even eat an avocado in peace. They love it. They like avocados, and here, I'm going to try and show you my other one. They love avocados. They love anything. Anything that I eat, they'll eat. So, grapefruit, avocados. They don't care. So that's what I do now for their food is I give them, and since I'm not cooking for them like I was, because it's almost impossible to do off-grid, and I've been off-grid a lot, so I'm not complaining. I like being off-grid. Hang on, let me put this up. That's a knife. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. It'll cut you. Bruno, no. 9. Where'd it go? There it is. All right. So, sorry. Well, unorganized. So, since I stopped smoking, like, store-bought cigarettes, I'm hacking a lot of shit up still, and that's okay. I don't mind. I guess I'm getting it out, right? But, hey, y'all should see what I'm cooking right now. I'll take you over there in a second. I'm not rolling a joint. I'm rolling a cigarette. Y'all can watch me. Hopefully this will come out good, because they're still pregnant. Anybody who's ever tried to roll a joint or a cigarette knows what I'm talking about. But I was told a little trade secret that if you... Okay, so I didn't know when I first started doing this, and I was like, this shit's so moist, and... See, just tobacco. The shit's so moist, and, it's so long, long strands. So I'm over here trying to dry it out and cut it up into little pieces, and I just totally screwed up my tobacco. So now I know. And actually, if your tobacco dries out, just take a little rind from an orange or a grapefruit. And since I always have grapefruits around me, that is not hard to do. So I'm just kind of, y'all can watch me try to roll it down. I think I'm getting a little better at this. Actually, sometimes I make them too tight for Jason. If you're watching my video, first of all, tight. So that's about it. Start rolling it, and then I think maybe my fingers just aren't long enough to... So that wasn't that bad. I mean, it's a little loose down at this end, and that's okay. It's just the end I'll smoke it from. Let it dry for a second. It'll dry pretty good. So, I know it's pretty good being they were like super pregnant when I started. And, God, tobacco was getting everywhere. I think I wasted more than I rolled. So, actually, my next bag of tobacco should last a lot longer, because I seriously did probably lose more than I rolled. But yeah, if your tobacco goes dry, just take the rind of a grapefruit or an orange or something to just see, and put it in there, and it'll moisten your tobacco right up, and it smells yummy. It smells like grapefruit. So, alright, I'm gonna try to upload these videos on YouTube. I'm not sure if they're going to work or not. But, the snow is already melted. Yay. Yay. I got this covered so it doesn't put in a lot of glare. But it is. But, here, I'll turn it away. And, well, come on, phone. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't know if it'll record like that. Sideways, if it'll upload on YouTube. if it'll upload on YouTube. But I can tell you that rolling my own, well, I sure as hell smoked a lot less when I first started doing it because I couldn't roll. And so first thing in the morning when I got up, I'd be like, I want a cigarette. And oh, now you're going to get my beanie hair. And I couldn't roll it, you know. I was like, that's some hair right there. That's some hair didn't. Like my hairdo. My hair didn't. It's a crazy hair, huh, from sleeping. And I think I look like a Clockwork Orange. I think I put a little bit of mascara on yesterday. So I sleep on this side. Can you tell? A Clockwork Orange. So, when I first started rolling these, so it's been almost a month now. And talk about a savings. Let's see, in a month's time, I would have spent, and let's just say they're $50 a carton, right? So about 4 cartons a month, maybe 3 cartons a month. What is that? 30 pounds? Yeah, about. So let's say a pack a day. I probably smoked a little bit more than that, but so, you know, a couple $100 a month, where this stuff cost me, I put it in the fridge, $7.79. My hair. I gotta put my beanie back on it because I'm just gonna sit here and flip it all the whole time because it makes me crazy, and I'd rather just put on a beanie. When I'm out on the farms, when I'm out on the farms, I actually braid my hair because of the wind. So I just put one big braid in it and let it hang down to protect it. But try to swoop up there. I wish I had kind of vlogged this journey because so many crazy things has happened to me. It's definitely been an event. My poor puppy. He just wants to go be on a farm. Look at him. Bruno. He doesn't like not being able to go run. Especially since he's been able to run for the last month whenever he wants. And there's a Woozy sleeping. Woozy. Oh, sorry, Woozy. And yes, I have a pink dress on her because there is a method to my madness. It's because I can't see her in the desert and in the sand and stuff because she's fawn. So, we had to put a dress on her so I could see her. I need a red one because then I'll be able to see her a little bit better. But Bruno, gosh, he just wants to go run. This is crazy, him not being able to run, and he really wants to. But I come back here, you know, once a week, just kind of revamp everything, empty my tank. I don't use water when I'm dry docking. I don't use my water. So, you know, I do a whore's bath shower with baby wipes, and it's too cold anyways right now to be doing that shit. I do have a couple solar showers, so I'll be filling them up with water and putting them out in the sun and letting them warm up, and then yes, I will take a shower in my RV. You know, I'll just hang up the bag and take a shower that way. Pretty simple. I'm really out here trying to live with the land instead of, you know, having my RV completely off grid and having all the, you know, luxuries. And I actually could have propane in here to cook with, but most of the places you stay at, they have places where you can cook. So I just don't feel like cooking all that shit up in here. It's my home. I use it for, you know, sleeping, and, you know, I go to the bathroom. I can tinkle in here, but I'm composting my other stuff. And I have my own bucket. And so when I poop in the morning, I know it's probably TMI for you guys, but when I poop in the morning, I poop outside on a big bucket, on a big 5-gallon bucket, right? It's got a lid. And so my view when I'm taking a crapper in the morning is mountains and sunshine and clouds and beauty all around me. So, plus I'm learning the compost. I wanted to take my toilet out and put a porta potty in here. I have a porta potty I can put in here, but I had bought another toilet because I was just going to do that, and they wouldn't take my toilet back because I bought it at Walmart.com, and it wasn't a Walmart.com item. It was a third party, blah, 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 blah. Of course, you know, bend over, let them screw you. But, so I was thinking about putting the other toilet in just because I have a leak on my shower. I think maybe the pipes broke or something because it was in St. Louis for the winter, a couple winters. And, I'm leaking underneath when I use my shower, so that's why I don't use that either. And I just, you know, even the whole time I was up in Texas at the beach, I use it. Every RV park I've been at, or RV place, you know, not some of them aren't really parks, usually have a shower house. And you know, someday I would like to learn to live with the land. I believe that we should, as humans, the human species, if the cows can poop wherever they want while they're free ranging, and the dogs can poop wherever they want, I think if we pooped in a different spot every day, it would just compost into the land. It's not like we poop 24 hours a day. You know, my body is, since I did all that colon hydrotherapy, I guess this is going to be a poop conversation. Since I did the colon hydrotherapy, I am very regular. I go every morning, like clockwork. It's awesome. You know, I don't eat a whole bunch, and I don't eat a whole bunch of junk. So, you know, they say they don't want humans going to the bathroom on land. Like, you have to have a septic if you buy land. Okay, but your animals and your, you know, everything else can shit out there. Well, they're organic. They're eating organic food from the ground. You know, like the free grazing cows and shit like that. Yeah, maybe they are eating organic because they don't get fed other food. They just eat off the land. But dogs, chickens, all that shit, they're not eating organic. They're eating store-bought dog food or scraps or the same thing we're eating. My dogs eat what I eat, and a little, I call it kibble now, just because dry dog food is kibble, same thing. And I went to the dollar store and I got big cans of gravy. And so if I'm like, oh shit, I'll take over and show you what I'm eating or what I'm making, and I don't cook. So this is like, for me, you know, I'm not a big cook. So this is actually lots of cabbage, carrots, onions, garlic. Can you see that? Okay, there you go. But it also has a bean base, like a 12 bean soup base. And I put, can you see that? And I put a quinoa. I love quinoa. The largest organic quinoa farm is neighboring the farm that I'm at. So I have an abundance of quinoa, which is awesome because I love it. But in there, I just put the 12 beans, quinoa, rice, lots of seasonings, onion, fresh onion, garlic, carrots, cabbage. So we'll see how it turns out. We'll see if I can even upload this to YouTube because I'm going on 15 minutes. So peace and love and light. Catch you on the flip side.